Why is it so dark? It is officially, what time is it? 7:10. Hello, Teddy. How are you? What's up? Excuse me. How are you? I just got out the tub, so I washed up. Woof! I've nothing like taking a bath. I went and bought these dollar store. Oh, this is a blue. I went and bought these dollar store earrings. And they got to be the littlest earrings ever. So look how little these is. So how are you, Daddy? I see it. Is this a black one? Hi, Charm. How are you? I'm trying to charge my phone, so I put it on pause while I put it in the kitchen so I could charge it. So, I thought these earrings gonna be big. Look how little they are. These is little. I need the big kind. Anyway, so how are you? Oh, okay, that's good. So it's good to be quite lovely. So what's going on? Hello, you now Walker, Flip 2797 and Pringles 8300. Hello, I'm burping on command. Yes, other people are going to undernet the transgender hashtag. Hey, how are you? Hi, Henry. How are you, love? What's going on? So, the subject of today is why is it that I guess I wait till more people come in because it's only like four people. But the subject of today is why is it that when you decide to give somebody a chance, it's always with someone who has game. Basically, they know what you want and they plan upon it just for sex, and that's it. So they're gonna play this role because they know what you want, and they're gonna apply to you and make you feel like they are that person, and it's all a trick. So why is it that that always keep happening? Why is it that good people always get punished for wanting love, and bad people just don't seem to get punished at all. I understand that, charm, but we understand that part. We know we can say F them and all that extra stuff, but I'm saying we have to get past another level of just that. Me myself, I don't want to die. I mean, I'm going to die at the end of the day, but I feel as though we have to. But I understand that part. But I'm saying I understand we can say forget them, we don't care, we get it. But there are some people out here that want to know the why factor, and I feel like sometimes people have instrument and tools that can help you, investigate to you right there. And this is the thing. But see, the thing about it is, it's just like getting a job and stuff. When you're applying for a job, you act like a certain way to get the job, and once you get the job, the real you comes out. You come for the job, you got really short hair, and then you come back, when you get hired, you come back with some Jody Watley here because you basically tricked everybody. Hi, Flip. I want forever. So, it become, I understand, but I don't think there is a why. Yeah, I understand that, charm, but I think with anything, we have to try to find a middle ground. You know what I mean? Me, myself, I understand everybody's hurt and stuff, but me, myself, I have to get next to the next level. I can't stay right here because men are going to keep coming to me, and I have to get past to the next level because I don't know. I just don't. I understand you have to kiss a lot of frogs, but the person you first meet is the representative, and that's the person you meet. Exactly, Teddy. And I feel as though usually when we are born in this world, we kind of want to find somebody to love us. I'm not saying like let them be the whole 100%, but what I'm saying is, oh, here you go, really, Charm, we're gonna do that. Well, the last guy wasn't a felon, and the thing about it, it's you know, it become real repetitive and it become overwhelming. I talk to this guy every day, and the problem with me is that the bonding factor. You know how you bond with somebody, you become cool with them, and then, well, we didn't have sex, but it's over. How do you move past that part? I always wonder, are you the kind of person who either you're a person that love or you're a person that just don't care? Hello, Walker. How are you, Walker's pet? Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. And the thing about it is, I just feel like, I mean, I don't know. Did you get the notifications when I came on and stuff? I don't know. I swear, every time I meet somebody, it's the same thing. And then I'm always meeting these young boys. I don't know. But see, Charm, you working past anger issues too, like me. So you should be able to understand where I'm coming from because you have anger issues like me. And I understand you've been through some stuff and we've been hurt, but we can't stay in the same spot. You know what I mean? I'm a felon. I take mine. I dated felons before, Teddy. But the thing is, like, the last guy was not a felon. He was actually the opposite. What's the opposite of felon, Charm? How do you meet them? Is it 50s online or is it 50s in person doing your thing? I meet guys all age bracket. It's like, 18 and up, probably 17, knowing that they're lying. They probably even be 16 because they'll lie in a minute and say they're older and they're really young. But they don't ever get a chance to meet me. But It's hard when it comes to black guys, only because black people look so young. So with black men, you don't know how their real age, and when it comes to a black man, the first thing you want to do is start carding him. Charm, why aren't you coming for me? You was just coming for me. You coming with the felon, you coming with the grinder. And I have not said nothing about no felon. I have not said nothing about grinder. You looking for everything dark. And I'm trying to do something positive here. And you're looking for everything dark to put into the conversation. That's not what I'm saying. It's not about a dating site, Charm. I'm talking about men in person. You're talking about online. I'm talking about in reality, the real world. Stay close to Jesus Christ. You know what? I can't. Why am I even doing this? I'm losing. Why am I even doing this, Lord? Must be. Hello, Flip. How are y'all? You now? How y'all doing? Maybe y'all can talk to me because clearly people on YouTube don't seem to have a frame of mind. Maybe you now can talk to me and let me know what am I doing wrong. You know, when you meet a man and stuff like that, he's a nice person and stuff, and you know, and then all of a sudden everything goes awry. But it's always just sex. So what do you do when it's just you just been tricked, and now you bonded with someone and they're already gone? Hello, Walker. How are you? Stay close to Jesus Christ and lead each other. Girl, Jesus Christ don't have nothing to do with this conversation, honey. Jesus Christ, child, you know what? I can't. This is going all the way across to the left. This is not. Girl, I'm fine. Got my own paper. Exactly, Teddy. That's the thing. You know, it's okay. Okay, I understand. I'm appreciate. You know what? I'm just gonna take it all in. I'm not even gonna go into it. How about a pecan? Yeah, but Charm, you have to understand. Every time you get back on the bike, sometimes you may keep riding, and sometimes you may fall. Every man is not a bad person. How are you, Butter Pecan? Every man is not a bad person. Every woman is not a bad person. But you have to understand, every time you stop and leave men alone, the guy that hurt you won. So you just can't just do that. Well, I can't. Well, I'm trying not to. You know, what is your ideal of a man? Breathing. I don't have no expectation. I don't have no expectation. But the thing about it is, every time I meet a man, I'm reserved. Once upon a time, I be all in it, but now I'm reserved because I don't know. I think I see things differently now, and I don't jump into the love mode real quick. I'm watching. I used to not watch him. What? Okay, Miss Charm. Please explain to me what places do I look, Miss Charm? Since you know what places I look, and please do not talk about no grinder because I have not met nobody on Grinder. I have not met nobody online. So where? Actually, I did. I met a guy. I met Actually, I met I don't want to say too much, but I met somebody online. I met two guys online that were very rich, and they were not fellas. Hi, Vincent. They were not fellas. They were very successful, very rich, and they got their own business. And they actually took me out. So I don't understand you keep saying fellas. I don't look though. See, y'all missing. Y'all missing the point. But I understand. I don't look. We're talking about when men come. Hi, Amazing Jay. How are you, love? I'm talking about when they come. Everybody in the world is not bad. Everybody in the world shouldn't have to suffer for people that done other people bad. And I don't think it's fair. That's true, Miss Walker. But the thing about it is, at the end of the day, mother's getting up there in age, honey. By the time a man show up, I be in a coffin, they about to close it. You lonely because you know your worth, and that's good. Exactly, Teddy. That's so true. Hi, Jarvis. And that's the thing. It's you have to know your worth, but I don't want to be alone forever. Some people don't mind being alone forever. Excuse me for thinking. Listen, I took a bath. I still got oil under my chest. But some people don't mind being alone forever, but that's not my thing. Thank you, Amazing Jay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I put a lot of work into it too. I appreciate it. Right, Walker. But the thing about it is, so this is the thing, Walker. This is my problem. Every time somebody hurts you, you bringing that hurt to your next person, whether you realize it or not, you are. Hello. So, and that's the thing about it. You just have to get to that point. So it's just a process. Hello, Apocalypse. Hello, Eugene. But if he can, I'm blind as hell. Right, but if he can, okay, 2 to 5 years. I'm okay. How are you? But see, Charm, that's what you decide. You want that, you decide that's gonna be your truth. And as long as that's what you want to decide it's gonna be, that is gonna be your truth. If you decide to sit in that spot, then that's the spot you're gonna stay in. And you have to understand there are men out here that are looking for you. That's you walking with the Jesus way. That's you walking with understand the Jesus thing. I understand the Jesus moment, but at the end of the day, it's just, it is what it is. It's a process. It is a process. You can't force anything, which is true. You can't force anything. So, it's a process. It's really a process with anything you do, in life in order to move forward. Maybe, looking for a woman or a trans. And I don't understand what that means, Apocalypse. I mean, Jarvis. I have no idea what that means. Raven, you don't looking for a woman or a transgender anymore. I don't know what that means. But yeah. But it is a process, you know what I mean? It is a process. So why is it that people who love hard always get hurt the most, and the person who left been with you just, right, Teddy. But see the thing about it, in order to move forward, you got to get back into the pool. You know what I mean? Because I mean, No, but it's not just charm. You don't want a man. You don't want anybody charm. Like, you really gonna wing it this way? You really gonna wing it for the rest of your life? This world is not ending no time soon. So you really gonna wing it for the rest of your life this way? Even I stopped looking for a date, women, trans women. Oh, okay, I understand that, Jarvis. I was thinking about starting a transgender speaks. That's good, Henry. That's good. That's good. It's a process. That's true too, Charm. That's true too. You know, it's a process. I believe it's definitely a process, you know, within anything. Well, the thing about it, oh, this is the thing. The reason why, okay, Apocalypse says, Raven, are you mad at me? Is that why you took the wrench? I took the wrench from you and I took the wrench from Jarvis is because I feel as though it is a platform for people to come and discuss different things. And we may not agree with people, but at the end of the day, they have their right to tell their story. And when it comes to a point where you want to throw people out of a chat room because you don't feel as though what they're saying agrees with you, I don't feel as though it's fair. I feel as though they have their say, they have that right to have the conversation. But you just throw them out because you feel as though that's how, you know, because you don't agree with their truth. I don't think it's fair. I understand that, Charm, but you can't. I understand what you've been through, Charm. I'm empathy with you, but you just can't let that stop you because there are still people out here that's still looking for people like you, if you know what I mean. So you just can't cancel everybody. So this is the thing. When you cancel people, the person who hurt you win. And the person who hurt you have moved on. They're happy, they're moving forward, they're having a great life. You still sitting there hurting. And that's the thing. Okay, let me address this with Apocalypse and Jarvis. Okay, let me address this with Apocalypse. So we're going to clear the state, and I'm going to address this right now. We're going to get this out the way. The reason why I left abruptly the last time is because there was another person that was here, was having a conversation in reference to another country. Jarvis did not agree, and you told me I need to understand where Jarvis is coming from. I don't have to understand anything. And you told me I needed to understand his story when it came to that person. I didn't have to understand anything. That person had a platform and they want to share their story. If Jarvis had a problem with that, that was Jarvis' problem. And for you to tell me I need to understand where Jarvis, I don't have to understand where Jarvis is coming from at any point of the day. Everybody comes inside and has a storyline. Everybody comes inside of here is a person of a story. Whether you agree with their story or they're not, their story does not concern you. That's the problem with people because they take people's story and they make it about them. That person's story has nothing to do with you, Jarvis or Apocalypse. That's their story. But then you want to take them and throw them out the chat room because simple fact of the matter is that you felt as though you didn't agree with it. I don't care about both sides. The thing about it was I said, leave it alone, Jarvis. Jarvis refused to leave it alone, Apocalypse. And then you decide to become Jarvis, a lawyer, and you want to do a debate with me when I said leave it alone. So if you can respect me enough to just leave it alone, when somebody's telling their story, when they're going through something, that's their story. That's what they've been through. Just because you don't agree with it does not mean that it's Bible. Hello, Siri. And that's the thing. So then when Jarvis sit up there, he has a problem with it, and then you sit up there have a problem. Then on top of that, both of y'all was talking about Trump and the conversation was somewhere else, which was very rude when you're going to come inside of someone else and talk on a platform when at the end of the day, we're talking about one subject, and then you and Jarvis going to have a conversation and talk about something else when we're all talking about one thing. But y'all don't find that to be rude. I didn't agree because I was stationed over in the country. That person was calling us lies. That dude was calling us lies. The thing about it, Jarvis, the thing about it, he was telling his story from his side. He was telling his story or her story from their side. It had nothing to do with you. You wasn't there with them. You don't know what that person was going through. It had nothing to do with you. But you're going to sit there and throw them out the chat room because you felt as though it offended you. No, you wasn't. No, Apocalypse. The thing about it, you don't understand. The conversation had nothing to do with you. Period. You put your mouth inside of me, and you decided to defend Jarvis, and I didn't think that was fair. As many times, as many things as you've done, Apocalypse, you should be the last one to even open up your mouth fiercely. You should be the last one to ever open up your mouth, because many people have wanted me to get rid of your ass from this chat room, and I stood by your side anyway, and you still said here. And here it is now. We're back in this conversation in reference to you with something that had nothing to do with you, and you put your mouth inside of it. It had something to do with Jarvis because he had a problem with somebody else. And Jarvis had a problem with that person. And the thing about it was, my thing is this: the platform is open for anybody to share the conversation. You just don't throw people out because you don't feel as though it's uncomfortable to you. You can hear their story and say, well, that's their story. That's about them. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do. Well, I was stationed over there. You wasn't stationed with that person. You wasn't stationed with that person. And another thing on top of that, Jarvis and Apocalypse, y'all both like cis women. Y'all like cis women. So why is y'all in a LGBT chat room? Let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation. Why are cis men that love women inside of a gay or trans woman chat room? Let's have that conversation. Let's ask you, why are you here? Now let's have that conversation. Let's ask yourself why you shouldn't be kicked out. Because we got enough hate mongers among us. We got a lot of cis men that's killing us, and you're among those men that's helped killing us. And at the end of the day, you want to sit back and show control issues on things when y'all both like cis women, but yet still y'all in the trans woman chat room. Now let's ask yourself, why are y'all still here? Why shouldn't y'all be kicked out? Since y'all want to throw people out because of opinions. The reason why I took away the monitor from y'all is because simple fact of the matter is that y'all was not being fair. You was not being fair to other people, but yet and still y'all shouldn't even be sitting here at the end of the day. If y'all love women so much, cis women, why would y'all be inside of here? No, Apocalypse, the conversation was, Raven, you need to listen to what Jarvis is saying. And just like Jarvis is saying it right now, once again, I said it again. You can block me, Jarvis. At the end of the day, you a bottom any fucking win. At the end of the day, bitch, you ain't no motherfucking man. I don't even give a fuck. You can block me all you want, because I can share a lot of information about your ass. And many nights I don't babysit your little fucking ass. So when you want to be fierce, I know, remember, I'm the one sit with y'all black asses. I've sat with your black ass many times for conversations. Don't ever fucking come for me, bitch, because I know your motherfucking history. So don't come for me, because I sat with many y'all, and I don't get paid to sit with you. So don't fucking come for me. Because a bitch got a motherfucking storyline, and it bothers me when I know I got information in y'all fucking asses, and y'all want to act like assholes to other people. So don't come for me. Then bye. You said you was leaving before. The door is always open. Boo, go. Bye. Bye. Okay, Apocalypse, now it's your turn. Now, my thing is this, Apocalypse. When I'm having a conversation with him, like I said to you before, our conversation was with him. And like I said, this is a platform for everybody to have a conversation and share their stories. Whether you agree with their stories or not, that's not the question here. The question is, they stand up here telling their storyline or what they've been through. Now, if you want to take this storyline and make it about you, and you want to kick them out the chat room because you feel as though it's not fair, it interferes with you, then I have a problem with that. You had a problem with me not listening to Jarvis. You right? Okay, Apocalypse, let's try this once again. You told me I need to listen to Jarvis Apocalypse, in case you don't remember. You told me I need to listen to Jarvis. No, no, I don't care about listening to both. I see you missing a point once again. The conversation was not about you at all. That's the part you're missing. You're missing a point that this person was telling their story, what they've been through, and you cut them off and made the story about you, and then Jarvis threw the person out because y'all did not agree with that. And if you don't understand what discrimination is, you just did it. So don't sit back and play this certain role like, oh, I don't understand. If you don't understand what discrimination is, you did it to that person when they were telling their story. Maybe you will understand if you was a person that was gay or bisexual, then you will understand what it's like to be discriminated against. Clearly, that's not been one of your storylines. And I know your story too, which would make it fierce about you, would even be acting that way, signing on to someone else that's hurting somebody else when you've been through shit yourself. And I know your storyline. That's why you were allowed to sit here, because you had a storyline. And no one attacked you off of your story. No one kicked you out because of your story. You got empathy, you got hugs, you got love through your storyline. But when somebody shared their story that made one person feel uncomfortable, then on top of that, you want to sit back and then attack that person. Hi, David. How are you, love? That's not how we do it here. It's called the platform open up so people can talk and share their stories of what they've been through so they can vent. When they vent and open up and try to express themselves and what they've been through, and then you want to attack them, like, what the hell are you doing? Why am I sitting here? And then you want to sit back and say, well, you're trying to understand. What are you trying to understand? Once again, the story was not about Apocalypse. The story was about this person. It was not about Jarvis. It was not about Apocalypse. Y'all attacked this person. You threw them out the room and all this extra stuff. And I got upset because at the end of the day, I feel as though I'm sitting here and I'm saying, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Being a person that's been discriminated against, I know what it's like for you to try to tell your story and somebody just throw you the hell away. Now, clearly, that's not been you and his storyline, because at the end of the day, y'all still fucking straight women, but yet and still you sit inside of a trans woman chat room. And I have no problem with straight people. First of all, this chat room is open for all walks of life. Straight women, straight men, gay men, bisexual men, pansexuals, transgender man, transgender woman. It is a platform that's open for everybody to release stress, to have a conversation of what they've been going through this life we live in, and they can vent and not be attacked for venting and telling their story. That's why I sit here. So they can sit here and tell their story without being attacked, without being judged, without being hindered. Lord have mercy, Jesus. This man is not listening still. Hi, Miss Ross. How are you? The conversation, which I really didn't want to talk about, but the conversation is about why I stopped the lives. Stop the straight bashing, Raven. How am I straight bashing, Teddy? How am I straight bashing, Teddy? The floor is yours. I'm going to listen to this. The floor is yours, Teddy. I'm waiting for this. Because I want to know how my straight bashing. I done sit up here and said 1,000 times that this floor is open for everybody. But we don't need your joke right about now, Teddy. You have to wait till shit shimmer down. Okay, Apocalypse. Clearly, you're not ready to receive what I'm telling you. You want to be right. So guess what? We're going to leave you with being right. But at the end of the day, you and Jarvis was the reason why I left. And y'all knew that. So clearly, you're not ready to receive what you did. So when everybody else who wanted to have the conversation with me and talk about things they were going through, you and Jarvis was the reason why I bounced, because I didn't feel like arguing. I was going through my own trials and my own tribulation and stuff I've been going through. And I shouldn't have to sit here and start something to try to help people and get attacked. Apocalypse, you're missing the point. Let's try this again. I'm going to try to talk to you like a little kid. When I'm having a conversation with Jarvis, I'm going to say it slow because clearly it's not coming into your head. Clearly. When I'm having a conversation with Jarvis and I'm telling Jarvis to leave the person alone, stop attacking him, and then Apocalypse, you decided to tell me that I need to listen to what Jarvis is saying to me. When I had the conversation with Jarvis telling him to leave the person alone, and you, Apocalypse, put his mouth inside of something when I had told Jarvis to leave it alone and tell me to listen to Jarvis. Oh my God. Somebody please talk to him because I can't. I can't. He's missing a point. He's missing. Raven, I'm not the one who banned the guy. That's why at the end of the post. No. You told me, Apocalypse, you said to me, I need to listen to Jarvis. Let's try this again. 1, it had nothing to do with you. 2, you put your mouth in something that had nothing to do with you. 3, you telling me to listen to someone I told to stop. 4, you shouldn't have opened your mouth, period. 5, I left. Now let that register and marinate, because clearly the message is not receiving in your head. Oh my God. Anyway, I can't. All right, I'm over it. Apocalypse, I'm not having this conversation with you. Taking up too much time. It's like showing a baby how to put on baby shoes. I can't do this with you because clearly you're not receiving the message. You don't understand what I kept saying. 1,000 times I told you the conversation had nothing to do with you, but you put your mouth in it. After I told Jarvis to leave the person alone, he refused. He kicked the person out twice. And I said, stop. He refused. You put your mouth in it and told me that I need to listen to him. It had nothing to do with you. That part you seem to be missing. I shouldn't have to argue over something so trivial. I said it 1,000 times. It's a platform for everybody to come to and talk. Hello, Tuma. Hello, Islam. Hello, Demon. And I said this before. How can we have a conversation for people to talk and vent and go through things and have a conversation, and when they open up their mouth, they get attacked? Lord have mercy. Anyway, Charm, Miss Ross, is y'all still here with me? He doesn't get that part, Charm. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get that part. I done said it to him blue in the face. I said 1,000 times it has nothing to do with you, but you put your mouth in it, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. And I can't express it anymore. He doesn't get it. I don't know. I'm starting to question you. I really am. That's the same words you used with Charm after you and her went at it. You know, I'm starting to really question what kind of love you got, because you've had a bad past, and I'm starting to learn, trying to find out how the kind of love you got, because your love seems kind of abusive, and your name is Apocalypse the Destroyer, and it makes me start to question why you picked that name, and why is it that you seem to be such a dark place all the time? You missed the point about this. Like I said before, when I was having a conversation with Jarvis, it had nothing to do with you. I told him to stop attacking other people, stop attacking at one person, and he refused. And you missed it. Okay, Ross, this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you, Miss Ross. Okay, you ready, Miss Ross? Let me know if I got your attention because I'm only gonna explain it once. I can't do this. Do I have your attention, Miss Ross? Let me know I have your attention so I can explain what happened. I want to explain it. I'm there with you, Charm. Let me know when I got your attention, Miss Ross, because I can't keep explaining the same thing. I can't explain the same thing over and over. Is she with us? Did she leave? Okay. As we all hear, I'm going to tell the story how it started, and I'm going to tell you how the whole thing, why y'all haven't seen me on live. This is why y'all haven't seen me on live. Okay, this is the thing, Ross. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, are we here? Are you here, Miss Ross? Because I want to start telling the story. I don't want you to leave. Okay, this is the thing. I opened up the chat room for everybody who's going through changes and things that's hurting them. The reason why I opened up is I want everybody to have a place where they could talk without judgment, without people making the person telling them story about them. Let the person tell their story, let them vent, let them get it out, and let them know we embrace them and we still love them and we move on. That's how I started this whole chat room. That's how I started sitting here with y'all. I wanted to let people feel a place they could have where they could talk and feel free without being attacked. That's why I said here. And things that will bother any person they want to have the conversation, we can have the conversation and we could talk. Someone came in from another country was stating that with things that they go through and stuff like that. And Jarvis said had a problem with the person and said that their story was a lie, that he didn't believe it. And basically, the conversation went that Jarvis fought in that country and stuff like that, and he fought within that country. Now, the problem is the person was telling their story about what they went through and about trans people and Black people and things they were going through. Now, Jarvis took the person and threw them out the chat room because he didn't agree with what they were saying. Now, me, myself, I said, Jarvis, this is not this type of party. We don't attack people here. If you want to attack people, I'm going to have to take your moderator thing away because that's not why I'm sitting here. I want people to have a conversation. I do not want people to commit suicide. I want people to feel free that they can have to talk and get it out their system. Now, Jarvis kicked them out. I put them back in the chat room. And then the person started talking to me, telling me more how they was trans and how they were, moving forward in their life. And Jarvis kicked them out again because he didn't like what they said once again. So he kicked them out twice. And I said, Jarvis, stop it. Now, 2 times I wanted him to stop. 2 times he didn't listen. At this point, Apocalypse, the Destroyer, decided to tell me to listen to what Jarvis is saying and need to listen to what Jarvis is saying and understand where Jarvis is coming from. Now, I told Apocalypse it has nothing to do with Jarvis is coming from. I told Jarvis to stop. And then Apocalypse said that I need to understand what Jarvis is trying to say, to tell me about this country. I got mad and I left because I'm having an argument with someone when I'm saying, leave it alone. I said, leave it alone, but refuse and attack the person again. Now, today he's saying, well, I didn't argue with you, Raven. I didn't argue with you. And the conversation with Apocalypse was, it wasn't none of your business. You shouldn't have gotten it in the first place, but you put yourself in it. And you want to tell me to listen to Jarvis, which I'm watching him attack somebody, and you want me to stand behind a person who is attacking somebody who's telling me their story, and I'm telling Jarvis to stop. I'm telling Apocalypse, to leave it alone as of today. And he's sitting up here having a conversation with me saying, I'm saying that I'm sorry that that mean more than what you want me to do. I said it's my fault. And this is the thing. I made this conversation, and the thing about it is, right, and that's the thing about it, Miss Ross. I had the conversation. Why am I sitting here if I'm trying to talk to people and trying to help people? Because suicide is growing. Suicide is really big. Whether people want to acknowledge it or not, people are killing themselves. And the reason why I'm sitting here to try to give them a place to vent without being attacked. Without being attacked. And at that point, I was in a really dark place. I was very dark. I was hurting. I was going through a lot of mental stuff. I was hurting myself. Now that part I never got to that part because I was trying to be there for everyone else that may be going through something. So what I did was I took my depression and I put it to the side and I went live to make sure everybody else was okay. So at the point where I'm sitting here, I'm hurting. I'm going through a lot of mental abuse. I'm going through a lot myself. But at the end of the day, I cannot share this because at the end of the day, I need to be there for someone else. So I have to take how I feel and I have to put it to the side and I'll deal with that issue later. Let me focus on other people and make sure they're okay. And that's why I sit there. And then when I sit here, I'm watching someone getting attacked and I'm saying, stop it. Now I'm going through something, so I'm saying just stop it, leave it alone. Refuse to stop it. And that's the thing. And that's why before I started arguing, I was already up in a lot of stress. Before I started arguing, I just cut the shit off and said, I'm going. Now, normally I'll fist fight and I'll argue back, but at that time, I was going through a lot of mental pain. I was hurting. I was going through a lot. And y'all know I'm a bitch that will fight back in a minute. But if I just abruptly get up and leave, I must be going through something myself. And that's why I did the video. And Raven is human too, because I have problems too. It's a lot that I don't share. It's a lot that I'm going through that I don't try to share. And at the end of the day, a lot of times people don't want to hear my problems. People want me to sit here and hear what they're going through and try to work with them. We try to find solutions or helping each other out. So me hurting was not relevant at that time because I could have just stayed offline and stayed in the house in the bed and paid it no mind. But I didn't do that. I was like, let me make sure everybody else is okay. And my whole channel has been trying to help other people and make sure they're okay. When I watch other people that don't even give a damn, all they're doing is saying, pay for this, pay for that, and all this extra. And then you got somebody else sitting there that's not getting any money that care enough about you. Hello, Tuba, so yeah. And that's why I got upset. And then Jarvis like, well, I'm going to block you on BGC. Child, I don't care about you blocking me. Child, I don't even care. I can't. Do you understand what I was saying, Miss Ross? Because I can't have the conversation with you, Apocalypse. I can't. Because Charm seem to get what I'm saying. Everyone else seems to get what I'm saying, but you don't seem to get it. Right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's the whole thing. Like, I don't try to open up a platform to argue and fight. I feel as though if I'm going to argue and fight, then I don't need to be here. Because my fight is not with y'all. So why am I sitting here arguing with y'all over something, something so small, of a conversation when somebody's trying to tell me what they're going through? People catching hell all over the world. And the person is catching hell all over the world and they want to express what they're going through and they get attacked by us. Like, what am I doing? What is going on here? And why am I sitting here allowing this? Like, I can't allow that. So I just bounce. So that's why y'all haven't seen me on live and stuff. Right, Charm. And that's the thing. That's right, Miss Ross. Exactly. And Charm, the thing about it is, hello, Lacey. How are you, sweetie? The thing about it is, I talk to him and I know what he goes through, Charm. And I try to be there. And the simple fact of the matter is that I'm not going to share his story, but you've been through some shit. So why are you attacking other people that's coming to share their story? See, I just can't agree with that. Like, you all been through stuff. So why are you attacking somebody else when you know you want empathy within yours? That's the thing that bothered me. I know, Charm. And that's the thing. I'm like, I can't. Anyway, I can't. I went out on a date. I met a man. I went out on a date. I had a really nice time. He was very nice. He was polite. He's probably on his channel. He was polite. He was a Gemini, which is scary because I don't date Geminis because I know what Geminis are. And I really wouldn't date somebody that's like me because I know how we are. He's very successful. He has his own business, his own company. He's very rich. And he wanted to take me to around the world. He can block me, Sean, because you know what? As long as he blocked me, this one gotta hear his goddamn crybaby ass. You a grown ass, you know what? Anyway, please block me, because I'm tired of babysitting for free. People dropping off their damn badass kids here for free. Please block me. Leave me the hell alone, and please don't renege on your block. And be like a woman and read me before you block me. Let me tell you something, because men like to read before they block it. And I'm supposed to care with the read. I don't give a shit. Oof. Child, I don't even care. Exactly, Lacey. That's the thing. Exactly my point. He said he's straight, girl. You know what, Charm? I'm not going there with you. Because everybody's straight from what I see. I can't. I can't. Most men are straight when you turn him around, his butt hold like this. I'm straight though. Just don't make me gay. Then why is your asshole this big and open, child? In case you want to store some of the wigs you be wearing, clearly. Fucking Toys R Us men. That's my new sense. Cut on ladybugs. I call them Toys R Us. Toys R Us men. Because they booty hole with this big, you can put your wigs in there. Anyway. Oh, you want to hear about this man? Exactly, Henry. We didn't get that far though. Like me and him, the thing about him, like I really like him. I'm not gonna lie, like I really do like him. And he was funny. And I believe I could have built something with him. But them red flags though, them red flags, the red flags was like flashing. I was like I really do like him. But them red flags was messing me up. Hi Long, how are you, love? But that's the thing. I went out on a date. He took me out to dinner and it was very nice. Of course, he's a white guy. You know, I don't discriminate, honey. I date white men, black men, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaican, Russian. I date all races, so I don't discriminate. As long as you're breathing, you got a chance. Right. So we went, he came to pick me up, but the thing about it was the first red flag was he got into my building. And y'all girls know when you're two spirits and a man is trying to get in your building before you go out, you know what that means. He wants to see what you look like in case you like one of the big old, you know what I mean? So we're being judged there. Somehow he managed to get in my building. He got inside. He wanted to see me. Now, remind you, he was late. So usually when a person is running late, you have to go downstairs, you know, and jump in the car because you're already running late. And you have reservations. So he took him to a reservation restaurant and stuff, which was like a big plus, something black men never did. No offense, but they don't do that. In fact, the only dates I've ever been on has been with white men. Black men have not taken me on dates. They only take me to get some chicken through the drive-through. Not that that's a bad thing. If we are a family, why no one you take care of me? Okay, Jarvis. I mean, Apocalypse. You can have the story all you want. I'm not gonna conversate with you, Apocalypse. Like I said before, I'm done with it. You can talk about Jarvis any way you want. You know, at the end of the day, y'all was having your conversation. I cannot, like Miss Ross said, move on. I can't keep doing this. I don't have a problem with Apocalypse. If I had a problem with Apocalypse, I can block Apocalypse right here. That's the thing nobody understands. If I had a problem with him, I could have blocked him and have a. I don't have to have a conversation with him. If I had a problem with Jarvis, I could have blocked him too. They both could have been blocked way before they even got back on before I went live. If I had a problem with them, I could have blocked them a long time ago. They don't understand that they're sitting here because they wasn't blocked. I didn't like what they did. Okay, but I'm not gonna keep talking about that. We're moving on. Okay. And so anyway, so he took me out to dinner and we went to this restaurant in Jersey, big fancy restaurant with white cloth on the tablecloth and you know china and stuff. It was a big fancy place, and to be honest, I was flattered, and I was going to be very nice to him because he was really nice to me on the phone and stuff. He said a lot of good things and stuff, and I thought it was very positive, but I was still jaded. And the thing is, we got to the restaurant and stuff. No, no, I didn't deal with him on that note. You know, I listen. I met rich men before, So men about money, I have no problem with that, but I'll take a man who have no job, no money, quicker than I'll take a man with money. Because money don't make me. And with a man with no money, I'd rather struggle with him to get the bag than the man that got the money who treat me like shit. So I'll take a broke man that's a felon that's coming out of prison quicker than I'll take a man that's successful, got money, and treat me like shit. So I'll take a broke man any day. That's not a problem. It depends on how you treat me. So, and the thing about it is, so we went out to okay, this is the thing. Before he showed up, right, I was nervous, something I'd never been. But he's like the first guy who ever gave me butterflies in my stomach. Like he really gave me butterflies, like I really had butterflies. So for me to be going on a date and getting butterflies, I was like, oh my God, why am I getting butterflies with this man? Like I really like him and I'm getting butterflies. So how do you get rid of butterflies? You get you a can of Coke 45 beer. So you have a can of Coke 45 beer and you wash down the butterflies. And as I'm waiting, and being a Gemini, you know, we're thinkers. So I'm like, okay, I'm nervous and I'm shaking and I'm in the house shaking. Like I don't even shake. Like I'm nervous and I want to meet him and I'm shaking and I'm nervous. And I'm like, why am I nervous over beating a man? So I had the beer. I had one beer, had two beers, had three beers. He finally showed up. The butterflies are warning bells. You know what, I can't. Yeah, and the thing is, so I'm drinking the beer, and I'm like tipsy, and y'all know once y'all beat that face, that makeup underneath that beer makes you sweat. So you know, beer make you sweat. So underneath that makeup, I'm sweating. I'd have moved on anyway. So I'm sitting and I'm waiting. So he gets inside. He's like, I'm here. Come downstairs. I mean, not comes downstairs. He's in my building. He's like, I'm in your building. I was like, you're in my building. Like you're supposed to say you downstairs, come downstairs, but you're in my building. So now that's a red flag. Because now I'm upset because I feel like, why are you in my building? Oh, you want to see if I'm passable or not before you take me in public. Excuse me. So he gets in my building. He comes to my door. I let him in. I'm looking at him. He comes inside and stuff like that. Okay. I'm like, okay. Hi, Miss Moore. How are you, sweetie? And so he comes inside. Yes, yes. And I had the beer, but I was like 4. And I'm sweating and I'm sweating and I'm like this. You know when you sweat, you like this, like you be sweating everywhere. So I see him and everything with his little shorts. He was a short man. He wasn't a tall man. You know, short men will go anywhere with you. I said this before. A short man will go anywhere with. That's why I love short men. And I love tall men, but I love short men more. Only because short men will go anywhere with you. They don't give a shit. Tall men be like, oh my God, I'm so afraid. Like you're tall as fuck. Like anybody's scared of you, but you scared. Look. A short man, that's why I love him. Anyway, so he came to pick me up. We got into the car. He's like, I know you thought I had a, you know, I don't want to say too much because he's probably watching this video. So, because he's on his channel too. He found I told him a lot of stuff. So he came and everything, came to pick me up and stuff like that. We had a great time. He picked me up. We went to the restaurant. It was tablecloths. It was tablecloths with white tablecloths. It was what's some things called? China. You know, they got the glasses and the china on the tables and stuff, and it was like darkly lit and stuff with the what's some things called chandelier. I was like, oh my God, he taking me to a chandelier place. Oh. So he took me to the chandelier place. I'm sitting there. We went to the back and everything, and we sat there and everything. We having a good time, and And I didn't really order because I wasn't hungry. I had butterflies. The butterflies was eating my stomach. Right. So the butterflies would eat my stomach, so I couldn't really eat because I was like nervous. Yeah, he did miss more. No, he wasn't a ladybug. I didn't get that far along. But the thing is, we got into the boat. We went into the place. We had a good time. He was sweet. He was funny. He made me laugh. We cracked jokes. We was laughing. We was laughing about a lot of racism stuff, which I can't share with y'all. But he was white, and clearly I'm black. So we laughed about a lot of stuff about the way the world is and how bad it is, and he was not informed about a lot of things that the girls go through. And you know me, I'm gonna fill you in. And we talked about a lot of stuff. He was like really cool. Yeah, he had like a beard though. He wasn't drunk. Like he was cool. Like he was cool. And I really liked him. And he was funny. No. And we went out. We had a couple of beers. We went, he said, where do you want to go now? I said, he said, do you want to go to New York? I said, sure, why not? He said, show me how to get to New York. So we drove to New York. I got in the car. We got in the car. We drove to New York. And to be honest with you, the night seemed so magical. It seemed so magical. I don't know whether it was a beer, because at that point, I had another beer. So I was on number 4. So I might be tipsy. So at that point, so yeah, so I'm on the 4th beer. So at that point, anything could be magical because I might be drunk. So I'm on the 4th beer. Where I had 3 malt liquors and 1 beer. So I'm already, when you drunk, everything looks magical and beautiful. The sun is shining and it's nighttime and everything is fabulous and charm. We went to New York. We went down to the village. He parked the car. We got out and we walked. He grabbed my hand. He held my hand going down the street. Y'all ever watch Girlfriends, the TV show Girlfriends with Tony Childs and her husband? She married the doctor and he was short. She called him the little man. Y'all ever watch the TV show Girlfriends? I mean, work with me here. Y'all never saw the show Girlfriends. Was I the only one watching that show? Okay, so we walking down the street, he grabbed my hand, and he's like a little man, so he's holding my hand. We look like mother and child walking down the street. And he jumps out the car, he opens up the car door, he lets me out the car. He's like 100% gentleman and stuff like that. Yes. And we went to the next spot and I introduced him to my friends and it was a lot of girls there. A lot of people I used to work with at the bar, they were there. So I introduced him and he was like, I introduced him to my friends and I introduced him to a lot of people and stuff. Like, I let them know that he was with me. I didn't like push him to the side. He stood right there with, it's funny because I was sitting down, he was standing up. He's such a little man. So he stood there and everything. And, I pulled him to me because I wanted to let him know that, So he was there with me. It's an all-black club and stuff. This is where, remember the guy that goes, I'm not gay no more, Andrew Carwell. I'm not gay no more. I've been delivered. He was there in the he was there in that bar. Remember after that thing went viral, he was actually in that gay bar too. After he went viral, said he wasn't gay no more. And he is inside this gay bar. So, yes. And so the thing is, we went in the bar and everything. He ordered me a whiskey and he had a beer. And we still had a good time. I introduced him to another girl that was a female. She was a cis woman, but she was women for women. And oh God, she was actually she was actually a female who wanted to talk to me in a long time ago. But anyway, I love her too. She's a female. And they was having the conversation and stuff, and it was cool. And he said, well, Raven likes short people. That's what he said. I said, okay, Raven likes short people. But the problem I had with him was he didn't feel like he was good enough for me. And I was flattered by that because I understood how he felt, because I felt the same way when it came to being treated by a man. So I understood where he's coming from. And as much as I kind of stroke his back, tell him I'm not that person, he did not receive that. So I think that had a lot to do with my actions, because he didn't feel as though he was good enough for me. He felt as though I was out of his league. And I kept telling him that that's not true. And to keep stroking somebody's back, keep telling him that, it made me feel like I was on the clock, because I felt like he felt as though before I hurt him, he better hurry up and have sex with me and get rid of me so he don't get hurt. So when we got home and stuff from New York and stuff, we was having a conversation and stuff, and it was people standing out in front of my building. And I told him, we having a good time and stuff. And he says that people stand up in front of the building. I said, that's fine. Let's have a conversation. And he jumps out the car. He opens up the car door. Now, I'm thinking, why did you just jump out the car and open up the car door when we're talking? Now, me, myself, I don't know if this ever happened to anyone else. When somebody opens up your car door or opens up their front door, those are the signs of get out. So I got out, and I'm like, you never had that dumb look like, is he kicking me out of his car? Now everybody's watching him open up the car door, and I'm sitting there like this, and I'm thinking, I'm getting kicked out. I'm actually in the middle of a competition, but I'm getting kicked out. Okay. So I'm reaching down, this, if you ever been kicked out, y'all know this move. Okay, let me get my shit. Look, you're getting your shit. That's usually the kicked out move. When you get kicked out, you start bending down, getting your little items and stuff. And you're like, okay, yeah, you get your pocketbook. Okay, let me go. So clearly I'm getting kicked out. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you're not going upstairs to have sex with me. Not over no meal. So I was like, okay. So he was like, give me a kiss. So I gave him a kiss on the lips. And I was like, okay, bye. He said, let me go up. He said, let me walk you upstairs. I said, no, you're not walking me upstairs because you're kicking me out. This conversation should have happened before I'm getting kicked out the door, but I'm getting kicked out. So I didn't let him come upstairs. I walked to my door. All these little people around the building watching him and me. They watching the show. And we didn't give a show or nothing like that, but he got in his car, he closed the door, and he left. And I went upstairs. And after that, he texted me. He was like, I thought you would have let me come upstairs. I was like, no, you're not fucking me for a meal, bitch. Bitch, I got Roman noodles, I got French fries, I got hot dogs. You ain't fucking me for no damn meal. So, and that was it. Now, to be honest with you, he may have would have made it upstairs. What he messed up was he got out, he opened the door so I can get out the car. Now, and he would have sat in that car and would have been talking to me like, bull. How did you have the good time? The conversation. But when you jump out, you open that car door, all bets are off. I've been kicked out of many places. And when you open up that door and you're standing in front of it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting kicked out. No matter how many drinks I've had, I know when I'm getting kicked out of somewhere. So I left. So then Right. Um, Henry, I don't, I, okay, this is part two. We had the conversation, we talked and everything, and as we had the conversation, we talked and we moved forward, and everything was fine. I told him, thank you for the nice time. Thank you for taking me out. Thank you for making me feel in my word. Thank you for not doing all the things that a lot of men have done to me and being positive. And he was like, fine. So I called them, we talked and everything, and that was fine. And, and everything still moved forward. But the conversation was, I asked them, how did the conversation was, okay, this is the conversation we had in the car. He said, I liked you because I was applying. He said, I like you. This is where I got the red flag from. He said, I liked you because I was applying to your ad. And that part right there bothered me. I was like, you're applying to my ad. Now, what type of man that says he's applying to my ad? Now, y'all girls know when a man says he's applying to your ad, now whether he slipped up and told me his business by mistake, but I knew at that point, you're a date. You're not a person a person that's looking for love. You're looking for a freebie. And if I gotta sell this bitch a bridge, I'm gonna sell it so I don't gotta pay this bitch nothing. It's by any means necessary. And at that point, when you said you called it an ad, that made me feel like you date the girls. And I asked him, I said, well, do you date the girls? And he said, well, I only date one. But after a couple of drinks, I asked him again. He said, I only date four. Now I said, now wait a minute. Now you done went from one to four. Now if you went from one to four, it may be even more than that. Not that I have a problem with the man. Not exactly. Not that I have a problem with the man dating. Not that I have a problem with a man dating the girls. I have no problem with that. That's not my problem. I will date a man who date the girl. That's not my problem. My problem was when you went home and then I text you, we had the great conversation. The next day he sent me a text saying good morning. And I said good morning back. But when he texted me that morning, I didn't reply to him that quickly because I was doing a story about another trans woman being murdered. So, in case y'all don't know what that's like, when I'm doing a story about a woman being murdered, it bothers me. It bothers me because this story that I was doing about a girl being murdered, she had met a guy, he was in her house, and he killed her. Now, I know I'm not supposed to make the stories about me, but it bothers me. So, the thing about it is, see, Apocalypse, you're doing it again. I'm having a conversation and you're talking about something else. Anyway, so the thing is, the conversation was we set up there and everything, and we had the conversation like that, and I did the story about the girl being murdered, and it bothered me, and then I went on, and then after that, I got real quiet. So I was like, let me take my hair out with that big blonde hair, because that's the hair he liked. And I'm gonna make it back black and short, which I said when I did the video about the girl being murdered, I did the hair short because I was like, let me get back into my grind on getting me a job. Because I need my own money. I don't need no man I don't need to depend on no man to move forward in my life. I don't want to be that person that sits back, and do that. So when I did that stuff, that he hit me up, he called me, and I didn't, exactly. I said there and everything. I set up there and everything, and after that, I'm such a motherfucker. Okay. Sorry, Apocalypse, you need a timeout. I'm not going to keep having this conversation. I'm not. I done told y'all don't like warnings, and I'm not going to sit here and keep arguing. You need a timeout. So if y'all don't know why his words are coming up, I give him a timeout because I'm not having it. I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep doing this. And you still going to have a conversation with someone else when I just said that you did the same thing with Jarvis, and then you coming right back and you're doing the same thing again. And then you're going to sit up here and say you don't understand where am I coming from once again. When I just told you not to do it, you're doing it again. Exactly, Lord. I already moved fast past that, Charm, and the problem is that I'm having a conversation about a date, and you're talking about exactly, and you're talking about Tony Child's girlfriends, and I'm telling you about a date. You're talking about Tony, anyway, which means you're not listening clearly once again, but that's fine. So we had the conversation. He called me up. He's like, "Why did you block me?" Because I blocked him. No, I didn't block him yet. I called him, and he didn't answer his phone. Now, when a man doesn't answer your phone, that always answer your phone, those are red flags. When the pattern that you're used to is no longer there anymore, his looks on someone else. His looks are not on you anymore. And the problem is with me is that I liked him a lot, but the problem was the red flags. And when I have the red flags, because it was the red flags, Charm, it was the red flags. It was too many red flags. You kicked me out the car. First, you came upstairs, which means you had to do the check. Now, if you say you're the kind of person that had no problem with a person like me, you wouldn't be trying to come upstairs with a pad and pen to mark off anything. Because if you accept me, you accept me. That means I don't have to be passable. I don't have to be beautiful. Because you love me, you accept me. If you want me to be passable, you're coming to me on terms that I have to fit inside of some type of pattern in order to get your love, and that's not what I'm looking for. Right. And the thing about it was I called him and he wasn't taking my calls. Now he did make the conversation that he may have to go to work. But like I said before, he is the boss. So he don't have to go to work if he don't want to. Now, I'm thinking, he already told me he dates the girls. Now, he took me out to dinner. He didn't have sex with me, which means that all he has to do is call up one of his girls in a Rolodex that he had paid sex from before and have sex with her, since I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I understand that. But the thing is, he didn't answer my phone. When a man does not answer your phone calls and you're calling him, he's with someone else. Even men that cheat, they'll text you and say something. But if a man is not used to someone like really being there, he doesn't know what to do, so he's gonna freeze. He's just not gonna answer the phone. That was a flag. He came upstairs. Red flag. He kicked me out the car door. Red flag. He wasn't answering the phone. Red flag number 4 was he told me that he lost his phone in the morning time. Now, if you lost the phone in the morning time, that's why you didn't get the call. Why did you text me at 4 in the afternoon? Now, if you lose your phone, you can't text me because your phone is gone. But at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you text me. So how could you lose your phone in the morning, but yet you text me in the afternoon, but you lost your phone? Men lose phones when they are trying to dodge you, when they already done had sex with you, when they're up to something that's no good. The phone is lost. I lost my phone. I lost my number. I've heard many men tell me this stuff, and I know it's BS. So Strike number 5. He calls me at 12 o'clock midnight. Now, all day, you haven't called me. At 12 o'clock midnight, I'm getting a phone call from you. So the whole day, I have not heard from you. But at 12 o'clock midnight, I'm getting a phone call, which makes me believe you was out on a date with another girl who you paid to have sex with, and you was with her for the whole day. And that's just my opinion. Right, Charm. And the thing is, I said to myself, now remember, in 24 hours, somewhere along the line, you could have called me. If you didn't want to call me, we're in a world of texting. Well, you could have just texted me. But he didn't text me. And then when I checked my phone, he did call me twice that morning. But he didn't call when I called him back. Because I tried to, you know how you try to have empathy and say, well, maybe I was wrong. But then I was like, well, I called him a bunch of times. Then why didn't he answer all day? Excuse me. And the kind of work he does, he has to answer his phone. He has to answer his phone because he is a boss. He's not a worker. He is the employer, not an employee. So he can say, y'all, wait a minute, let me take this call. He's that man. He's that man. So he don't have to do like us employees do. He could do like a boss do because he's a boss of his company. So for him to sit back and make me sit back and wait for to 12 o'clock at night, that means he was with someone else. And the thing is, he told me, he said, you think I'm a player, huh? I'm not no player. I'm not no player. I said, yeah. Thank you, Lord. I was like, you are a player. Let me tell you something. Rich men have options. Rich men have options. Poor men have options. Men have options. In case you don't know, there are tons of men out here and women out here that are single that want to be loved. And most of them want to be loved by men. So men have options whether they want to be with you or about 1 billion other people. Now, if they decide they want to be with you, it's with you. And if you don't give up sex and stuff like that, you stick your 3-month rule, he'll let you stick to your 3-month rule. He'll just have sex with other people while you on your 3-month rule, thinking that he's waiting for just you. Because you're the only one looking like a fool. I know, Law. That's okay. We really didn't give it, Hi, Teddy. So he really didn't give it that. But it was funny because, like, I really liked him, though. But I have to go with the rules. Like, I have to do with the red flags. I didn't want the red flags. I didn't want to follow the red flags. But I know if I went back, it only gets worse. And that's the thing I hate. That's why I did this video about red flags. When you really like somebody, you want to ignore the red flags. And I think a lot of us see red flags and we don't want to accept the red flags. We want the lie because the lie feels better. The truth hurts. Why should I sit here with the truth and be alone when I can sit there with the lie and be happy? And a lot of us get red flags when we are in love. Or we want to be in love. Or we want the ideal of being in love. And that's the thing. And I think that's the problem. You're not blocked, Apocalypse. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. And that's the thing. Them red flags. And that's the thing, you know, and that's the thing I think a lot, even Charm, I'm sure you went through red flags and even more. And any of y'all, Ross and Long and Lacey and Teddy, I know y'all seen red flags. And sometimes you see red flags, you don't want to react to them, even though you see it, you don't want to do nothing. Like you don't want to do the red flags. You want to see if it's gonna work. I think a lot of times we ignore the red flags because we want to be in love. We want to be wrong. But them red flags be messing us up. Thank you, 3000. How are you? I mean, you could date anybody you want to date, 77, as long as you happy. I don't care who y'all date. My thing is, as long as you can find somebody that love you, that's not killing nobody. I mean, I don't, I don't, I don't discriminate. That's just my opinion now. And that's the thing. Exactly, Miss Moore. And that's the thing where I'm at now. Because now I'm listening. I believe the universe gives us warnings, and a lot of times we don't want to receive the warning. And then we're in the house crying, saying, "Oh, why am I going through this?" Well, you saw all the red flags, but you refuse to listen. That's why they always say you can't handle the truth. I think that's a lot of times has a lot of truth to it. We can handle the truth because the truth hurts. Yeah, and that's the thing, Lester. And the thing is, I don't want the truth. I don't want the truth. I want the lie. I want the lie, and that's the problem. Because the truth hurts. The truth really hurts, and I think that's the problem that we have and stuff. You know. Yes. Yes. And I met some really nice guys, but at the end of the day, it was all a trick. It's like, when are you gonna wake up to this thing? It's so true, Lester. That's so true, Teddy, and that's the problem. And that's the thing. We start settling, we start putting our feelings to the side, and the problem with that is we don't understand what it's doing to us mentally. Mentally, it's breaking us down. Exactly, Miss Moore, and that's the problem we have. Thank you, Long. I just weaved it. Y'all know I'm a cheap ass. I took a wig and cut it up and put half a wig, cut it off. This was part of a wig. I cut this wig off and I put the other here, and I took it and weaved it. Thank you. I ain't gonna keep it. I don't keep it long anyway, girl. What is your Thank you. What is your thoughts about trans women reacting to being called he, or getting violent and therefore? Well, the thing about it is, 77, when trans women get called he, it's like the same thing as calling a black woman a bitch. So um, it's just the same, and people just react. It's just like the same way of calling a straight man a faggot. People just gonna react. This is human nature. Now, me myself, I feel as though if you're a strong person, it's not what they call you, what you answer to, but I also believe it depends on the day of the week that they do it. Thank you, Henry. I believe it's the day of the week that they do it. I believe everybody has a certain day when people just mess with them and they could just go whatever. It's certain days, you know. Yeah. And that's the thing. You know, I definitely feel as though, you know, everybody gets mad. People get called up their name. They're going to react. It just depends on the person. I just think, I really believe it's the time of the day. You know, I definitely believe it's the time of the day when, you know, but at the end of the day, I always wonder, does it bother you because the truth hurts, or does it bother you is because you believe what they're saying and you just don't want anybody to bring it to your forefront? Because back in the day when I was called gay, I used to fight people for calling me gay. And it didn't hit me until later on. While I told everybody my boyfriend was my brother. I told everybody that was my big brother I was hanging with. And it wasn't my big brother, he was my boyfriend. But I didn't tell people that. I told everybody he was my brother. He was my, you know, I told everybody it's my brother. Right, right. And that's the thing, you know, it's a process. Do y'all realize two women can get married? Do you realize that you don't see no two men walking down the street holding hands in 2018 because they're afraid and they can actually be married? In fact, I don't even see too many women doing it either. I don't see neither one of them doing it. In fact, I don't even see straight people doing it. I don't even see straight people doing it. Do anybody love anymore? You go when you hungry. If that's the case, long I'll be going to pause because I'm always hungry. Exactly, Lester. Exactly my point. Exactly, Apocalypse. That's true, Lacey. That's the problem. I noticed a lot of. You ever notice that you don't see a man and woman holding hands anymore? Charm, please don't start. The thing about it, 77, if they call you that, you don't have to answer. That's why I asked you to practice ignore. And when I tell you all that, that's really for me too. Because Raven have to practice ignore. I think I'll be saying that more so for me than y'all. I'm like, are you practicing ignore? Because this bitches ain't practicing it. I'll be trying to practice it, especially you, Joe. I'll be like, I better practice ignore, bitch. Ignore, bitch. Ignore. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that, Teddy. He told me it wasn't true. He told me that I was lying. He said that it's a lie. He denied it. He denied everything. And I don't know. It's just hard. Yeah, but Charm, as long as you sit back and don't start all over again, you're gonna. Do you realize whenever you don't start over again, you still stand with that person that hurt you the most? Do you realize every time somebody hurts you, you still stand with them whenever you don't move forward? Do you realize you're still with that person who hurt you? Every day you don't move forward, that person exists in your life. You haven't left them. You may have left them physically, but mentally they're with you every day. Now, them, They got a new girl, they got a new boyfriend, they got a new everything else, child. They got a new car, new house. They loving it, getting drunk, falling out of the car, the bars and shit. And you still sitting there somehow, I'm over them. I'm leaving them the hell alone. And they done moved on. Every day, you don't give another person a chance. You sit back with the person who hurt you. So true, Lester. Exactly, because you sit there with them. It's a process. It's hard because you have to move forward. You have to move forward. You have to fight past the pain, Charm, and it's hard because I'm with you, Charm, with the anger issues. That's why I can recognize it on you, Charm, because you was acting like me. But I'm proud of you, Charm. You've got better. You've gotten a lot better. So I'm proud of you. And then she takes it away. I'm tired of giving chances. I give her a compliment and she throw a jab. But you can't. You just can't give up. You're still young. And that's the thing about it. If you have to understand, there are people out here who's been hurt like you that's looking for you. And you can't give that up. But see, that's the thing, Charm. That's the thing, Charm, I'm saying about the red flags. When you decide to give a man another chance, you have to be aware of the red flags. You have to leave when the red flags show up. I don't care what you like them, you're crazy about them, they fine, but you have to leave. But the thing about it, the 7-7, the reason why 7-7, let me tell you something. The reason they're doing that, I think that's orchestrated. I think that's anti-LGBT, and they're trying to orchestrate to try to start something up. I believe that's the reason why they're doing it. I believe I could be wrong, but I do believe that's orchestrated. Like a bunch of people that just hate the anti-LGBT and the anti-trans movement. So they're trying to make sure that they're trying to go against it to kind of start stuff up. Exactly. But see, the thing about it, Charm, the thing about it is, my point is, if you don't ignore the red flags, you can move forward. But if you ignore the red flag, and I believe that we get red flags, we just don't want to receive it because we really like this person because they fine as hell, they make us laugh. But the red flags, we want to ignore it because we just want to get out of that pain. And I believe the red flags be showing up, but I just believe we don't want to see them. And then we get hurt. We go, oh, I can't believe they did this to me. But all the flags was there. I just don't think that we want to receive the flags. And that's the problem, exactly. But see, Charm, see the thing about it, Charm, those are red flags. You have to lead people when they show you red flag. You have to be able to lead people. You have to. You have to. When they show up, you can't say, well, I really like you. I'm gonna hope I'm wrong. You got the flag. Now you're gonna be hurt because some people you really don't want the flag. Just like this fine ass man I met. Oh my God, he is so fine. I mean, fine as fuck. And I got red flags up my ass. The red flags was just going off. It was like a beep of a car. It's like, oh my God, him too. Right. And the thing about it, Lacey, a lot of times we could avoid pain if we listen to the warning signs of the red flag. We don't want to receive it. So we try to, well, let me just wait. Maybe I'm wrong. We don't want to receive the warning. Okay, Charm, that's fine. That's true. But remember, Apocalypse, a lot of people have been murdered by people they met on the street. They ain't really been murdered by people they met online. So it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like crazy is everywhere. And then when you think about bad people, you have to understand all of us are online. So are we all bad too? So you have to understand what we're saying. So we talk about bad people and we're sitting online too. So we're considered bad people as well. Because we're online too. Please don't tell me you send me a video. You know what else I hate? I hate when I'm cool with somebody and then I found out that the name they gave me all this time was fake. Like I've been calling you this name and it's been fake all the time. Agreed, Apocalypse. Yes, them red flags, they hurt. Exactly, long. Oh God, Charm. Okay, that's fine, Charm. Charm, if you don't want no man, girl, don't get a man. But for the girls like me who want a man, let's have the conversation. We have to find ways to move forward and use tools to move forward. I'm not going to convince nobody that they want to do. But for girls like me, I'm sharing with you now the red flags and the guys who like guys or girls or straight men, guys who like girls, whatever. The red flags. Because I don't think we should just be here alone. I want to see a wedding. I would love to see somebody say, "Look, I'm getting married," and there are good people out here in this world. Everybody in the whole world cannot be bad. Would you date a what's a poly guy? I don't even know what that is. Do you think a dominatrix and leather daddy relationship? 77. I don't know what a dominatrix and a leather daddy relationship. I don't even know what the hell that is. Exactly, long. I don't even know what that is. A dominatrix. I know a dominatrix is somebody beat the shit out of these. I should be a dominatrix. I make a lot of money. They're like, bitch, you beat me the fuck up. I got to sue you. This ain't part of no damn sex act. This some personal shit. Oh, a guy who dates more than one person. No. Lacey. It seems like that's what everybody doing. I know that's right, Apocalypse. I can't drink mine. No. I think, but to be honest with you, Long, a guy that dates more than one girl, to be honest with you, I always wanted to have two boyfriends. I don't always just want to have one. I want to have two boyfriends. I want us to stay in the same house, live in the same bed. I always want two boyfriends. So maybe I'm a part of the Apollo. Apollo. I do. Leather daddies. I don't know what a leather daddy is, but I ain't into all that leather, honey. I know, but I always wanted two boyfriends. I always wanted two boyfriends. And I always wanted us to live together. Look, I'll do anything without paying bills, though. I'll do anything for that extra income. We all live together. We sleep together. We all have sex together. We drink together. We look out for each other. We got, we share our income together. But the only problem is I'm always afraid of the one who steps out and bring home a disease and clean us the fuck out. I don't know. I believe they're out there, but I just think that it's a male domination. Yeah, but people don't follow rules, Lacey. People gonna do what they want to do. I don't care what kind of rules you put, especially people are not gonna follow rules. Right. Just want two men. I just want two men. And I want to be in love with them. I want them to be in love with me. But then it's always that thing of somebody bring home somebody else. See, it's when it's three parties, it's always that if factor. Like you can't keep up with two men unless y'all really bonded. That's what I thought it was, Apocalypse. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know. And the thing is, to be honest, when I go on, what's that, Tumblr, and I'm looking at these men having sex with men, these men look straight. I mean, they don't even look gay at all. Nothing about them smell gay. Nothing about them looks gay. Nothing about them says bisexual. Nothing about them says they look straight until they open up their mouth. But I'm sure they can fake it. And I'm looking at them like, damn. Exactly. I just be like looking. And I'm like, oh my God. You should go on you should go on what is that, Lester? Exactly. And that's the thing, like I don't know, like it's like I don't know. I don't know. I've seen so many fine men in my life, and it's like, ugh. It's a sex webcam thing. No, I don't want to go to sex webcam. Excuse me. I'll pass on that. That's okay. No sex webcam for me. It's quite all right. That's so true, Apocalypse. They perform for tokens. You know what, Leslie? I can't with y'all. Y'all done took it. Y'all taking it to something else. I'm not talking about webcam. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about webcam for no sex. Y'all taking it over to the left. No, that's not what I want. I just want two men. I don't even know if I want that. I don't know. I'm so scared of diseases. I don't even know. But I always wanted two boyfriends. I always wanted two. But I don't know. I don't know. I almost went to a women's club, women for women. I was gonna go to a women's spot, women for women spot, but I didn't go. It felt like it's ever there. I was gonna go to a women's spot last week. After, well, not last week because I was with dude, but I was gonna go to a women's spot. I think we went out on a date on a Friday, Saturday. Saturday, what's the Saturday? I was gonna go to a women's spot, a women's bar with all women, and I was just gonna go in there and meet me a woman. I didn't go though. Y'all know why I didn't go? Yes. I was gonna go because I know a spot where other women be at, and I was gonna go, but I was like, I can't go. I didn't go because I didn't smell any penises in there. I have a feeling it wasn't gonna be able to smell any penis, some hot piss in their underwear. I've been around women and I just don't wanna I just know there's no pee bug in her pants. I know there's a cootie cat. So I'm like, I don't know if I can go in there. There's there's not penises in there. So I was like, I think I better just wait outside and sit on the curb and pray that some man will say, hello, Cinderella, you lost? And come with the slipper instead of a brick to hit me in my damn head and rob me. That's true. I noticed that men are gay for pain. I seen some fine ass men. Oh, but them young ones though, I'm like, yo, you too young. And then I have to be attacked by young men when they get mad at me for not being with them. Venus or love. That's true, but yeah, women do have penises too. But I kind of like the penises that are attached to the men's body. No offense. I love women, but I just want, when I flip down the pants, I don't want it like there's a little strap there. I kind of want that penis to be coming, you know. Right, right. I mean, I don't know. I always question myself with that though. You know, can I be with a woman who's dominant that put a strap on? Because I'm attracted to women, and I'm definitely attracted to women. I think women are beautiful, and I'm definitely attracted to them. But am I sexually attracted to them? And the answer would be no. I'm not sexually attracted to them. I'm sexually attracted to men, but I'm attracted to women, which is weird. I'm attracted to women. I think they're so fucking beautiful, but I'm sexually attracted to men, if that makes sense. But see, I've been with women, and I've been with women. I've been with a man, so I've been with both. So I know what they both feel like. Right. I've been with a woman, and I've been with a man. So I know what if no, I want no trans woman. I'm good. I can't do that. I love my sisters to death. I just don't want one in my bed. That's okay, 3,000. I've been with women before, and they are the most beautiful, soft thing, and Cootie Cat is fabulous. And I've been with a man, and with his strong body arm and his hot, musty arms and his pissy balls. I believe that charm. I just don't want a trans woman. I just don't. If I get beat down and I'm dating a trans woman, I mean, I must be beaten down. I just don't want to be with. I don't want to be with a trans woman. I just want to be with a man. But I don't even know about that anymore. Sometimes I just think I need to be with the, you know. I just find it amazing now. But I've been with women, and women are very beautiful, and women taste good, smell good, look out for you, give you strong love, care about you, lay next to you in the bed, get up, rub your back, fix you something to eat. That's what women do. Women are, that's why I be like, I should just be with a woman because they're so fucking beautiful. I could look at her, I could kiss her and get some of her hormones through her spit. Kiss a woman, get some of the hormones from her saliva and let it go into my body. So I'm looking like her. Be, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that, but women are emotional. That means they love you hard. They lay you in the bed and kiss you and lay on top. You put her tits on your back and kiss you and say, ugh. Then with a man, you roll over, you look at his big old hot breath. But he cute. Big strong. Oh God. Hey, what's up? I'm loud. Okay. All right. And I've been with women before. Women are beautiful, but I don't know. It's just questionable if a man show up. I've been with women. I see. This is the thing. I want to be treated fair, and as a gay person, I was treated fair, but as a two-spirit woman, I've been treated like shit. I do. Women. I've been with women. Women, cootie cat feel good. But the thing about it is, I love women, but I've been with men, but I love men more. He's not straight. The phone only rings one time. The phone only rings from one person, and that's one person checking upon me to making sure I'm okay mentally. Because, like I tell y'all before, I go through a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and a lot of things bother me, which y'all don't know. And I go through it too. So I have people checking upon me to make sure Raven is not a part of the something happened to Raven, you know. In other words, you are attracted to women emotionally and to men sex. I'm attracted to men and women, but I am attracted to women emotionally and sexually. But if I had to pick from the two, I would pick a man only because his spirit feels better with my spirit. With a woman, I feel like I'm with a woman. Like I don't feel like I'm with someone that I mish with. Like, I don't feel as though, you know, you with somebody that you feel like you could hug him and you feel like he's got the power and you feel safe in his arms. I don't feel the same with a woman like I do with him. I feel safe in a man's arms when I'm with a man. But with a woman, I don't feel that way. I feel as though she's a woman. She's beautiful and she is the embodiment of just beauty, and I just need to be there with her. And some kicks off, we got each other's back, but I don't feel the same way with a woman that I do with a man. Yes, men are very aggressive. I've seen trans porn before. It's not my thing. A lot of girls have mental issues is because of their abuse, Teddy. A lot of girls get abused a lot. A lot of girls get abused a lot. Like when I was gay and I had a gay boyfriend, I never went through no shit like this. When I became two-spirit, I've been treated like the scum of the fucking earth. Not only that I got treated by the scum of the fucking earth, everything about my feelings, everything about my being, everything about me did not matter. Only thing mattered about me was how quick I could pull down my pants, how quick could I get it erupt, how quick I could stick it up his ass, how quick he could sit back and say he's straight, how quick he could run out and hang with his boys and say I hate them things. That's the one thing I learned about being two-spirit. When I was gay, I met a man. If you fuck with him, you fuck with me. When I was straight, you mess with my woman, you mess with her, you mess with me. With as a two-spirit woman, you mess with a straight man. At the end of the day, hi Terry J. He's scared as fuck and he coming to kill you. And it's not funny, but I ain't paying no damn R. Kelly shit. And that's the thing. See, you have to understand. See, the thing is, you have to understand your target as a two-spirit woman. You're dating straight men. The act that y'all do may seem gay, but he's mentally straight. So he sees you as a woman. That means you need to abide by him like a woman, which means that you have to submit to him as a woman. You have to do things to him and cater to him like a woman. You have to do things as far as being obedient to him like a woman. When you're a two-spirit woman, he feels as though you're being too strong. And he's like, oh, you trying to be like a man. And he can't really use that on you. He can't really use that on you. Because you're like, well, technically. So it becomes diverse. And then another thing, we dealing with a two-spirit woman. He knows that if he beat you like he beat a cis woman, you may whoop his ass. And men don't want to get beat up by no girl. I mean, a thorough ass whooping. Straight men don't want a two-spirit woman to beat his ass. He wants to win the fight like he do when he beat on a cis woman. And then if you're a two-spirit woman and you're tall, and then your body parts are a little strong in some areas, and he like you, once you take off your clothes and you have sex, he's looking at you. He's like, oh my God, I don't think I could be with this bitch. This bitch looks strong. He knows if you could beat his ass or not. Because it's just sex. And that's the thing about it. It's just a different form of sex. He likes having sex in all different types of avenues. But you're looked at as just sex. You're not looked at as human on some men, not all men, but you know. They make a lot of babies and don't take in none of them. And that's the sad part about it. Yeah, I love men. That's so true, 3000. But a lot of A lot of straight women take care of men. That's another thing that the girls don't understand. The girls don't understand that straight women take care of men. They don't, a lot of them don't admit it, but a lot of straight women are taking care of men. A lot of straight women don't like to tell you that, but a lot of straight women are taking care of men. But a lot of straight women will not tell you that. They're like, oh girl, he do this, do that. And knowing damn well he ain't doing shit. She taking care of him. She got the credit cards in her name. She's telling people that he done bought her this, he done bought her that, knowing damn well he done took her card out of her pocketbook and went and got it. And they're not gonna I date a lot of men who wanted me to fall in the pattern of taking care of him the way cis women does. Because the thing about it, Terry, when a woman's been beat down mentally for too long, she already know if she want to keep a man, she got to treat him like a king, which means that she got to get little outfits, she got to get little heels, she got to do everything to keep that man interested. And at the end of the day, he's still gonna cheat on her. She got to cook for him. She got to make sure his food is ready. She to do all these things for him. And at the end of the day, that shit ain't doing nothing for him because he's gonna do what he want to do anyway. That's right, 3,000. That's right. They shake the purse. Yeah, but the thing about it, Les, a lot of women are taking care of men. Now think about it. If you are a straight man and you got the baddest, beautifulest women walking on this earth taking care of you, and then you meet a woman who that's not genetically born female, and she's like, "Oh no, you got to take care of me." He's like, "Bitch, are you serious? Do you realize who you got to compete against? He got bad bitches with companies and businesses and put money in his pocket to get about anything he wants. And you're a woman that's gonna make him stand in his truth and be a real man." He's like, "Bitch, I don't need you." He's not gonna tell you he's not gonna tell you he got other women that's taking care of you. He's not even gonna tell you he got other men taking care of him. A lot of straight men got men taking care of them. They ain't gonna tell you that. They are used to being treated that way because that's the way women treat them. When a woman wants a man, she dates him, she pursues him, she throws some different things. Here, baby, listen what she do. Here, babe, I got you some socks for you. He's like, "Wow, you bought me some socks? Oh, thanks, babe. Here, babe, I bought you something to eat." Now remind you, she bought him something to eat. She bought him socks. She's picking up after him. She's buying him little outfits. She's putting a little money in his pocket when he don't have anything. She's taking care of him. Now he's looking at this shit like, damn, damn. And then he's like, if I throw that dick in her right, I'll get even more. Now, when she does all this extra stuff for him, and she's dressing up for him, putting on outfits, buying blonde wigs and all this extra shit for him, he like, damn, if I got her doing this, I can get a badder bitch to do even more. And I'll keep this one here, and I'll go outside and find somebody else that could do even more. So I'm gonna have a side bitch. Now the sis told the side bitch, listen, I got a girl, but I'm interested in you, and me and her is having problems. And we really trying to realize what we're going to do, whether we're going to stay together a lot or not. Now, remind you, he's not having problems with this girl. He loves her. But he has to tell you that so he can get things from you to work on you mentally. So now he got you mentally. Now you're doing shit for him. And he got two girls doing shit for him. That's so true, Venus. And that's the thing. Now you are competing Now, remind you, you're a two-spirit woman, and you're competing with women who are taking care of men. You're competing with women who take care of men. And what are you going to do? Have y'all ever had sex with a straight man and you didn't want to, but you did it just to fuck his world up? Have y'all ever had sex with a man just to fuck his world up? But you really didn't want to, but you knew it was gonna fuck him up mentally, and you just did it out of pure fucking payback on him. By him thinking with his dick, he don't realize what he's doing, but dealing with Pandora's box. Right. Because y'all know, y'all two spirit women know that if a man never been with one of y'all before and you had sex with him, at that point, you've changed his life forever. Now, after you did it that first time and you know he a piece of shit, do you allow him to come back again or do you leave him alone? Because the more he comes back, the deeper he's getting into it. He's never going to make a leave. He's never going to look at cis women again the same way once he come back the second time. Now, if you allow him to come back the second time, you know you're mentally whooping him. The third time, you know you're mentally fucking him over because now his mind is never going to be the same again. Now, he don't know that because he's thinking with his dick, but he don't know mentally he's never going to be the same person he once was. And when he comes fourth and fifth and sixth, he's gone. That means he's gonna start experimenting with all the girls. He wanna test them all out. So my question is, have you ever had sex with a man you're not interested with, but you're with him to just fuck him up mentally? I've done it. Hi 818, how are you? 818 says about money. But see with me, 818, I did it, but it wasn't about money. It was about mental abuse, what I'm doing to him, which he don't know. I know I should be saying on live kids when bitches on here watching. They're like, bitch, you let me fuck you. And then it was a trick. Now I'm sleeping with all these trans women and now it's like, mm. But see the coins will come later, Lester. If you really mentally whooped him, the coins are going a lot of things are gonna come. Unless he a big old hoe. Right. Exactly. And that's what I do. I slept with guys and I knew damn well that it was gonna mentally mess him up for life. And I did it just because of that reason. I did it just because of that reason. Right. And I would play that role. Long, I play that role. I play that sweet, innocent girl role, that Chrissy from Three's Company, the dum dum. Play that role for him, be all stupid and soft and real stupid, let him do all this extra shit on me in the bed. And I knowing damn well that I'm fucking him up mentally. Because at the end of the day, if I put my hands on him, it's not gonna do shit. But mentally, by him using his dick, mentally, that motherfucker life is gonna be changed forever. And I've done it. I've done it to a lot of men. I fuck their world right up. I look at them and they sit back on. And they act like women when you don't want to do nothing with them. They call you up. They're like, you know, you acting all funny. I'm so sick of you. Every time I turn around, I gotta bring something. You got to bring me something. You got to bring me something. What the fuck does that mean? And I hang up on them. That's the only revenge you got. I guess it's like being a woman. You know, they say like you pussy whip a man. You gotta get him that way because it seems like he thinks with his dick, and that's the only way you can get him mentally is through his dick. Exactly 3,000. Exactly. I love the men that are really dumb to it, the real dum dums who let you do anything. Like, I just want to see what y'all do. I want to see what it's like. And then you like, oh, you want to see what it's like? I was like, well, what all can I do with you? He'd be like, do anything. And then I'll take him and I put him on his knees and I bend him over. And it is the one thing that I hate to do. Like, I hate to do that to a man. But I'm like, I'm about to fuck your world up. Because at the end of the day, you're not here for the reason you told me on the phone. You're not here for the reason you told me about marriage. You're not here for a commitment. You're here for an experiment. So since I know I'm being an experiment, because now you're in front of me, I'm realizing that you lied, the red flags. Now I got to turn you out, but I got to play this role like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I sit up there and I tell you to relax your muscles, open it up for me, baby. You know, talk to you like a little baby, and let you relax your big man body. You know, you 6'9", 7 feet tall. I'm sitting up there telling the man 6'9", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" to relax his muscles. It's like fucking a giraffe. You way up here, you way down here. And he said they're porching it, feel like a dog. He's like, okay, okay, girl, go ahead, take your time. And I'm like, oh my God, look at this woman. She's gonna be the next bitch at the fucking ball. To my son, bitch, don't hate. Like, I should get a motherfucking commission for all the damn men I'm help bringing it to the ball scene, honey. It's the truth. Oh, let me get some water. Be back. Oh. Oh. Is Miss Moore still here? Miss Moore, is you still here? Exactly. See, these may be having stories. Miss Moore, I want to ask you something because you're my kindred spirit sister. Excuse me. It wouldn't be a video if it wasn't blow my nose. Have you been getting? Have you been getting things from Mozzie again? Because I'm starting to get that thing coming back again on me real strong. I wanted to see if it was happening to you again, since we seem to be going through the same channel as far as Earth Angels. Because he's been coming on me strong again. I think because next month, next month is the month he died. So, I mean, was murdered. So I'm trying to figure out, were you getting it again too? Okay. I'm been getting it real strong, like a lot strong. Now I know I'm talking about dead people, so you know my camera may go crazy because they don't like me talking about shit. See, I put a big ass thing. I put this thing in the freezer. I love freezing cold water. Whenever I start talking about spirits, they come into my chat room and they do something to my damn camera. So if anything goes crazy, y'all know they're in here listening. Because there's a lot of dead people we can't see. It's not funny. And they be watching me. So if my camera gets crazy, you've been warned. Yes, his anniversary is coming up next month. I don't know 818. Some of them you gotta let do they do. Terry J is fine, boo. You know I'm cheap. Is this light just got brighter? Or is it just me? Maybe I'm just going crazy. You know what I have a problem with? A young boy with young skin. It is so hard to date guys that are older. And I keep meeting young guys. I'm like, oh my God. I know I need some water. You know what gets me though? Yes, they do 818. Oh my God, I feel so bad though. I feel so bad. I feel bad when I did mess with them. Well, I don't really mess with them, but I feel bad when the old men hit me up. They be like, I think you're very beautiful. I was like, you're not my type. That hurt my feelings. Cause I feel so bad for them when I tell them it's not my type. And just like this little young one, I got this little young one. He's 24 years old. Oh my God. Oh God, please. I met him when he was 22. I'm always meeting men when they're only 21 years old. I guess I'm talking about the ghost too much. My light's starting to flicker. Yeah, but that's true. But the thing about it is, yeah, you have to have patience to deal with younger men because they don't have the experiences like you. And then you may be that kind. You may be that kind of person that don't have patience. Like I met this really young guy. Hi, Barbie. I met this really young guy. He's really sweet. He's really like he's pure. Like he's really innocent. I kind of like him. I was like, damn, I can't even talk to you because I'm such a bitch. Like I can't even be with you. I'm too ruined. Oh my goodness, I can't. This one guy got mad at me because I would not date him, and he lives in Guyana. Yeah, and I was talking because there's some, I don't know. That's true, 818. But the thing is, you have to have patience because you have to understand anything you say to them, you could really hurt their feelings. And I think I'm too fucked up. I'm too scarred. Even the older men's like, oh, you just ruined, bitch. You need to buy a coffin and get some insurance and leave us the fuck alone. But some men like to be controlled, Leslie. Why do you want to be a cis woman, Barbie? You're going through the same thing they go through. You ain't got no man. If you want to be a cis woman, you can't have a man. You got the baddest women out here in the world, can't even find a damn man. Tyra Banks, Holly Berry, whole bunch of them. No man. I can't find a man either. I just want a man I feel safe in the bed that ain't trying to look for my pocketbook. Exactly, Miss Love. No, they don't. It's too many. Barbie, it's too many toys in the it's too many toys in the box. Why should they have to just pick one when it's too damn many want them? See the thing about it that you understand, a straight man have cis women, trans women, and gay men. He got three choices he can have. So why should you just pick one? We can have them all. Yeah, but she could trap the baby, Barbie, but he still ain't saying a lot of kids are growing up without parents. I mean not parents, but our fathers. A lot of us are, Tyra Banks just recently got divorced. She didn't have no man. She was never she didn't get married. Tyra Banks didn't get married. Her because she had a baby with that guy that was a photographer. They wasn't married. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. Exactly. Now you gotta raise the kid by yourself and the baby's gotta eat. We like talking about men charm. We don't walk around with butcher knives like you. Short you at 18. I don't know about that, Barbie. The thing about it is, a man is going to do what a man wants to do, and that's the thing. I think people got it messed up. You can't control a man what you want. It has to be his decision as well as yours, but you can't control a man. That's what got to get it messed up. Don't give him sex, child. Please, he'll get it from somebody else. He ain't worried about you. But if he was going to leave you, Barbie, he would have been left you. It's so true, love. See, my problem is having a man and he cheating on me and not using protection. Because if I have a man, I have to. I believe when they have a man, you have to expect him to cheat. I don't believe you should think. I don't believe that you should take that option off the table. I think since I've been in two spirit world, you have to expect a man to cheat. And he gonna cheat on somebody that don't even look good. Hello, Mamie. Hello, Lester. Hello, Catherine, Evelyn. A man will cheat on somebody who ain't even attractive. It's just as good sex. Yes, it's the truth. A man ain't gonna stay. He'll leave you anyway. He don't give a shit about no baby. A baby is just like a pair of clothes. As long as I know it's there, I got the vein to keep coming back whenever I want. A lot of us are coming from broken homes. A lot of us didn't grow up with our fathers. I know I did. Mine split. My father told me in order to be who I was, I need to have another family outside the one I got. He told me to have two people. My father told me to have, well, at the time, have two women. He's like, you don't have no one woman. You're supposed to have two women. I was like, two women? He's like, yes. If you my child, you gotta have two women. I was like, is you trying to say you cheated on my mother? Do you know who the hell you saying this to? Oh, they can find a man like this. You would have to find a man that's been beat down mentally in order for him to stick around with you. And a lot of men is not gonna say, excuse me, a lot of men is not gonna stay. A lot of women are not gonna stay. I just hate that good people always suffer for what bad people do. Good people always get caught up in the bullshit of what bad people do. And it's not fair. Every time I meet a man, he's only fucking 23 years old, 5'10, 5'8, 5'7. Yeah. I don't know. I had this pretty ass I saw this one guy I met online. Um we've been together like 3 times. And I don't know if you're on this page or not, but I don't give a fuck. But he's Puerto Rican, he's pretty as fuck. He's pretty as hell. And I personally had sex with him just to fuck his world up. And I met him when he was 21. He's 24 now. And when I tell you he turned into a pretty ass man, and I was like, when I was gay, he would be my boyfriend. Like this is the man I would be with. Now I'm this, I'm just like a pass by. It's the motion of the ocean. You're more like the ride of the ride of the rod. Like he's one of the pretty ass men. He's like the prettiest man. Well, not the prettiest, but he's like one of the prettiest men I've been with since I've been in Two Spirits. He is pretty as fuck. I haven't been with a man that pretty in a long fucking time. He's pretty. No, but I usually no. When I was in my neighborhood, I was mess with pretty men. But that's not true because I've had some look. But I had some rocks that was pushed on the side of the curb too, but they were more. It was fun. Like it was fun when I was gay. It was fun. But when I became Two Spirits, God damn, woo! I'm like, bitches, is this ship just keep going one way? Like, damn, you ugly. Damn, you ugly than the lap. Damn, you even ugly. Oh, damn, you short and ugly. Oh, damn, you short with a little dick and ugly. Oh, damn, you ugly and bald. Damn, you ugly and foul. Damn. Damn. When I was gay, it was like, damn, you pretty. Damn, you pretty than him. Damn, your hair is long. Damn, you pretty. Damn, you fine. Damn, you built. Damn, you about to look good. Damn, you fine. Two Spirit, I'm like, damn, you ugly. God, damn, you mean to tell me you thinking behind than me? Oof. Oof. Yes, Miss Love, you know what I'm saying. Them pretty ones be good to look at. Now the Russian, he was fine as fuck, but he wasn't pretty, but he was fine as fuck. But he was fine. But this one was pretty. This one got pretty. Puerto Rican got long ponytail. Pretty as hell. Oh my God, he is so pretty. He can't come over again either because I almost punched him in his fucking mouth. I know what to do with them pretty ones. So I said, just be nice, Raven. Washington Heights, really? Yes, I met a pretty. Yes, they do, Miss Love. I've noticed that. I'm like, why are straight men so fucking ugly? Not all of them, but God damn, it's a lot of them. Like, how could this be true? So this is how come women know men are gay, because when they pretty, they usually gay. When they ugly as fuck, they usually can't be, they not gay. I'm like, I'm looking at a motherfucker that's ugly as shit sitting across from me, judging me. And I'm going, he like, I look good, don't I'm like, not what I'm used to, honey. Sure. You make a bitch want to take her titties and pop them the fuck off, go in the fucking bathroom, get some scissors and cut these bitches off and glue a beard on my face and cut this shit out and go back the other way. Mm-mm. Yes, they do charm. A lot of them treat you like shit, Lester. I believe that, Barbie. I just never seen so many ugly ass men in my life. I mean, ugly. When I was gay, I met the prettiest fucking men. I used to meet men that were so fucking pretty that it's like crazy. Indians and Arabics and black and Panamanian, oof, black and white men and oof. I don't think I messed with white men when I was gay. No, I didn't mess with white men. I had black men, Indians, Puerto Ricans, definitely Puerto Ricans, Indians, West Indians. Oh, gorgeous. Became trans and oh my God, not only they ugly as fuck, their self-esteem is higher than mine. They have rules that I have to apply by. I'm like, rules? You? I want you to put on something sexy. For who? It's the truth. I want you to put on something sexy. And then you take the condom off doing sex. Like, are you serious right now? Why am I going through this? Yes, West Indian. Yes. Well, you know, people all over the world, sweetie. Raven's like a postage stamp. Mother's live. Exactly. That's the thing. Because they're not used to seeing them. When you see a man that's pretty as fuck, you like, damn, it's pretty as hell. Oh, I gave all that up to sit here by my damn self. Yes, honey, mother's lit. But I was with them men for years. Like I was with a man that looked like Tony Terry, light brown eyes, light skin, fine as fuck, built. I was with another man. He's actually celebrity's uncle. I was with him. And I was with another man. He's Indian. I was with him. I was with another man. He was a twin, pretty as hell. I was with another. He was a cook. He wasn't the finest thing in the world, but he was okay. I was with another man. Who else? I think that's about it. I was with them for years. I don't think it was that many. When I became two spirit, I was with men for like couple hours. Everything's a fucking lie. It's a trick. Sure, ask the question, Marby. I've been with all races, son. I've been with Chinese men, white men, Indian. Since I became in this world, I wasn't dating all of them when I was in that world. And I became in this world. My options went down, and I just wanted somebody to love me, and I just got shitted on. Raven, Raven, do light skin or dark skin men? Raven, do you light skin or dark skin men? You mean do I like light skin or dark skin men? 818. I'm not sure that question. Mm, okay. Um. Okay. So is anal sex different from you now that you are a hormone? I don't know, Barbie, because I don't really have nobody fucking me, so I don't know. I'm like a witch. Um, most the one that did do something with me, I don't know. I'm so mad all the time. I don't even know. I don't think I ever enjoyed. I'm always up to something evil. I have to go back there now with Barbie to see if I have to relax and enjoy the moment and not be up to something. I can't be an evil bitch. I have to sit back and say, okay, baby, leave that party to the side and enjoy the moment and not be up to something. No, you can't get wet, girl. I don't believe that. You, they be saying they be creaming. Child, it be nothing but lotion. You take lotion and rub it long enough, it gets wet. It's on creaming, bitch. That's just the lotion turning into water. Fuck out of here. You mean, do I like dark skinned men versus light skinned men? Like, who do I prefer the most? Is that the question? 818, light skinned men or dark skinned men? Okay. Well, It depends on the man, because you can't go in color with men, and that's very important about men. You can't do color. Because a light skinned man could be very good in the bed, light skinned man could be very bad. A dark skinned man could be very good in the bed, and a dark skinned man could be very bad. A white man could be good in the bed, and a white man. So it depends on the man. Now, my best sex has come from I gotta dig in that Rolodex. My best sex has come from, I think, a dark skinned man. I think a dark skinned man is more better in the bed than a light skinned man. Because a dark skinned man will try to do more to please you. But that's not true. Because I know. But I've been with more dark skinned men than light skinned men. So I don't think that's a fair choice. But I've been with light skinned men. I think I've been with more dark skinned men than I don't know. But I think, I don't know what to say though, because they both equal, so it's kind of hard to judge. Yeah, it's hard to sleep. It's hard to pick it up. Because I've been with dark skinned men that's good in the bed. And I've been with dark skinned men that are just bad. And I've been with light skinned men that are just great in the bed. And I've been with light skinned men that are just bad. So it's kind of hard. The best sex for me was ever. Oh, we were white men? Nah. I've been with white men. The sex with them has always been the pits. I'm sorry. White men and me with sex has not been good. They haven't. I feel like I'm sitting in the bed with a fucking 2-year-old. I'm just sorry, this is me. And me being this gay first, and I'm in the bed with a man acting like a little cunt. I'm gonna treat you like a woman and throw you the fuck out the window. They are. They don't do it for me, but I can respect that's her experience. Her experience is different than, with the white man than the black man. With the black man, it's better to me with sex. I don't know why, but with white men, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. I had guys that are like my complexion, caramel, the middle. They okay, but I don't know. It depends. How many people I've been with my complexion? I think I've been with, because the light skin one that's gonna be he's like 6'5", but he's gonna be. But I don't know. A lot of men think they're better than you when they come to bed. So a lot of times the sex is just whacked. So it has to be the person, or it can't be the skin. You have to treat the individual. It's not about the skin. I still say that because it doesn't matter what skin they are. If they're good in bed, whether they white, black, purple, orange, they're just good. They're just not. They're just not. You have to treat them as an individual basis. Okay, Miss Ross says a white man for her. Maybe they treat you better, Miss Ross. I like chocolate too. But see, women don't do everything in the bed, so I may be a bad experience for them. I may be a very bad experience for some men because I don't do everything in the bed. Because I'm not putting nothing in my mouth. I'm sorry, not without protection. And the other bitch is swallowing his kids, and I ain't doing that. So he got spoiled from her, and he is this bitch in my protection now. I'm sorry, I can't do it. That's so true. I was watching a video on colorism. It's so late, but so true. It's very true, though. The thing about it is, Lester, I'm always afraid when the protection comes off. I'm thinking, okay, this is the part where you about to catch something. That's all I'm thinking when the protection comes on. Oh, this is the part I'm about to die. This is the part they're about to give me some. This is the part that they said that you don't catch it this way, but I caught it this way. This is the part where it happens. And that's what I'm always thinking. You in love now? Were you in love with Miss Ross? Share with the class, girl. You got a man, Shanti got a man at home? I know who ain't got no man. I don't got a man. Are you with a woman now, Miss Ross? All right, girl. Oh, that's cool. What the hell is this? I didn't know this phone had this. Now, what the hell did I hit to get this? Congratulations, then. Raven ain't got no woman. I don't know if I want no cootie cat. I still like the smell of hot piss between his underwear. Okay, Miss Ross. Congratulations, sis. I've been looking for that wedding. Uh-oh. She won you up with the rap song. Is she white or black? Because you said you like white now. So she white? Excuse me. Is she white or black, Miss Ross? Not that it make a difference, but whatever. Oh, black. Okay. Congratulations. It's young Ma. It's young MA. Congratulations. I'm not mad at you. Get love where you can get love. That's how I be thinking too sometimes. I be thinking that too. Love is a powerful thing. Okay. Well, keep it low, Miss Ross. You know, don't share everything because you know in this world we live in, when you share what the person looks like, that's when other people start coming in your business. Excuse me. I always said if I ever got a man, I don't know if I want to share it because somebody gonna come after him. Because I be watching that boyfriend tag, and when I see these girls with their boyfriend, I be like, "Whoa, look at your man, girl, woo!" And I know some other bitches doing the same thing. I have 818 because you know why 818? Because you still believe in somebody out there, right? But see, the part about me that's my fault is because when a man comes along, I won't give him a chance. How can you cry you want a man, but then when a man comes along, you won't give him a chance? I'm just so scared of the breakup. No, 818, you got to keep believing. Because if you stop believing, then that's when you die. Somebody out there, for us, we have to keep hope alive. We have to keep believing. We have to hold on to faith. We have to believe that there are definitely greater things out here. Never stop believing in nothing. Never stop believing. Keep believing. Exactly. Miss Ross found somebody. I can't find a man. I can't find a man or woman. Hello, Gun. Hello, 64. Hello, Kia. Hello, 1510 and 1789 and 6910. You know, you had to. I'll be thinking about getting some cootie cat. Oh, let me stop lying. I ain't trying to get no damn woman. I want a man. I want to walk in the room and smell some hot pissy balls inside my bed. Well, I want to pee the bed, but I just want to be fine. He don't got to be fine. I don't know. You don't got to be fine. I got room for booger bears. Booger bears need love too. I don't be looking though, Lester. That's so true, Miss Love. But the thing about it, Miss Love, you be thinking that you be looking for diseases after a while because she's like, well, damn, how many I got to go through? It's like being in a cell, keep trying to find that 1.99 shirt that fits you. You keep looking, and it's like, oh my God, how many, it's the truth. Anyway, all right, y'all, I did my 3 hours with y'all. So that's true, Terry J. The problem is they stop believing. They stop believing now. But you know what's funny, which is real funny? When I go to New York, I meet a man like this. I go to New York. If I go to New York, I will meet up. I would if I went to New York this week, I guarantee you, I would have a man here. He'll move in and everything. 1 week. Fine as fuck. Taller than him and everything. Fine as shit. It's the weirdest thing. I never understood it. I go to New York, I get a man. Why is that? Where's Charm at? Miss Dark Cloud. She'll probably tell me why I can find a man easy in New York. Paige and Miss Dark Cloud. Miss Charm. Paige and Miss Charm. She ain't want to. They just fuck boys. I knew she'll put that Dark Cloud. That's what I wanted to do, Apocalypse, but I can't seem to do it. Too bad Apocalypse and Charm can't date because y'all both say on the same negative thing so much. Apocalypse don't see too much light. Charm don't seem to see too much light. Y'all couldn't date because y'all are too much alike. The thing about it is, Lester, it's like, I don't know. I'm always meeting a man from New York. Like, I think now I'm ruined though. If I wasn't ruined, I could do it. But like I'm just ruined. I just wish I wasn't ruined. I'm so ruined though. Like if I could just get past the part, he's not gonna kill me when I go to sleep. I can't get past that part. Yeah, but I don't, first of all, Apocalypse, I don't know nothing. When I tell you, Apocalypse, I want to live in New York, I cannot. I don't know nothing about New York, but I could get lost like nobody's business. I have gotten lost And my friends have screamed at me, told me I better stop this shit. I get lost and I will walk up to somebody in a minute and ask them where the fuck am I at. And they said in New York, you cannot do that. You can't be walking up to people being lost. And like, I don't know what to do. When I'm lost, I'm going to ask somebody something. Like, guys, cunty. I can't. Lesson said they cunty. I've been down to the subway. I don't like that. When I go down to the subway and I'm way down in the bottom and I've gotten off at train stations and I'm somewhere else. Mm-mm. And I'm not the most shortest bitch in the world, so I'm tall. So it's like watching Godzilla come down the damn street. Oh, hell no. Yeah, but I get lost. Easy charm. I don't know. That's you at 18. I don't know. I get lost. I don't like being lost. And see, like I told y'all before, people will come up to me. People have no problem coming up to me. And see, mm, hello Tanisha, how are you, sweetie? And I'm about to leave. And you just coming now. Because I've been on here for 3 hours. Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me. I hate when I take a bath and the oil on my skin. You know, you take a bath and you soak in the oil and your body still got the oil. Yeah, but it's not the same way though. I went to New York. I had a boyfriend I was dating for 10 years. He gave me directions on catch the train. Every time I got off that train, I don't care how much I followed directions, it was in a different location. I was like, okay, now where am I at? He said, you all went across from the park. I was like, oh, hell no. So I was like, well, I'll just walk across the park and come over. Here it is. I'm walking across Central Park. I had no idea this park was so damn long. I was like, oh, hell no. And then it's rats and shit running in. No. I was like, oh, hell no. And then the squirrels run up to you in the park, and I'm scared. I'm waiting for the squirrel to run away, and that bitch is coming to me. I'm like, oh my God, he's not running away. Then I'm watching big rats the size of cats. Yes, they would. Exactly, Lester. Mm-mm. Exactly. I'd be lost. See, I don't know about y'all, but I take that shit personal when I'm lost. See, I'm drinking water. I ain't doing no quit now yet. I got a big can in it, but I haven't drank it yet. All right, Lester. I wish I could move to New York. That's my dream, but I just never made it there. I feel as though my life would change tremendously. I'll probably be murdered. But I always meet a man in New York. I always met a man in New York. And what's so weird, New York men treat you totally different than New Jersey men. New York men will go any place with you, kiss all over you, grab you. It's totally different when you're two-spirit person in New York. It just fucks me up how two states could be the same, but treat you so different. Wait a minute. Sad to say, one of my friends did get murdered in Brooklyn. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. 3,000. I mean, Lester. I know, right? So I can listen to how you hate men charm. I think not. That's like moving apocalypse. Every time a man calls, you just hang up on him. Mother trying to start the Brady Bunch, honey. I'm tired of being Carol Brady. No, that's okay. I don't want no squirrels running up to me in New York. I'm sorry, I'm good. I'm waiting for squirrels to run away, and I'm watching rats in the daytime. I'm watching rats in the daytime. Nah, I'm good. And I'm walking through Central Park, and rats are jumping out. Mm-mm. Exactly. Exactly, Ross. It's just different. I mean, I guess it's good and bad. People everywhere have better this, but I guess just treated better in New York than I do in New Jersey. But then again, I don't really be over here that much to find out. But then again, when men come up to me in New Jersey, I don't know. I don't trust them. I met a man live right down the street from me, and I wouldn't even date him. He told his boys, he's like, "Oh my God, she is so beautiful." I was like, "Oh my God, here it comes." Who got hamburgers? I bought some hamburgers too, Miss Ross. Sure did. I'm gonna find me some hamburgers and French fries. I don't. It's Flatbush, Brooklyn. I don't know. Yes, Henry, and that's the thing. They're gonna come up to me when I've been in New York. 5 times in New York, guys have tried to rape me on the street. 5 times in New York, guys have tried to literally rape me. I was like, damn, thank God I got an abusive past that I fight back. But 5 times, guys have tried to literally rape me on the street, grab me, push me down on the ground, ripping my clothes off, everything. And I'm fighting men on the street. And it had to be the grace of God because some of them was fucking me up. And remind you, I don't wear dresses. So you got to pull my pants down. Didn't it just kill that little baby from the Bronx? Y'all are naming all these places like I know where the hell is that. Long Beach and 7th Avenue. I don't know where none of these places at. Anyway, I'm about to go, y'all. Because I'm getting it is 10:22 at night, in case y'all don't know. It's 10:22 at night. It's food. No, you're not talking about food. Hamburger. Did you say hamburger? Child, you said hamburger. I'm about to go cook, honey. I got some hamburger Mary's. I want to go to some hamburger Mary's, honey. I got some pickles and stuff. Girl. Exactly. It is like 10:23. I'm about to fix me some hamburgers. Oh, that's right. I fried some chicken. I fried some chicken. I just got to fry some French fries. Because I got chicken I fried. I felt bad eating chicken since I keep watching how they doing this, doing it. And then I wonder, was I able to eat chicken? I'm like, please don't let this be no damn rat. They done cut up on some dog. Because now I'm showing, they show my dogs and shit. I'm like, oh God. I don't want to be no damn dog, and all of a sudden the fucking fire truck go by and I'm running out the door trying to chase it. That bitch done gave me dog. I like Hamburger Helper too, Apocalypse. I love Hamburger Helper. Oh, it's a club. It's a club. It's a club called Hamburger Mary. Damn. Is it a fat girl who bought that club? Cause honey, if I open up a club, I want to call it pizza. I want some pizza. I just want to date a man who comes to the door with a big ass thing of pizza with sausages. Oh, they had drag shows. I'll pass. I don't want to see no dragons. I'd rather go to a club where they got the minute. No, that's okay. I like to watch the men with the P-Bugs. I don't watch dragons. I love my sisters to death, or for life, but no. And she's swinging her hair, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm ready to go, y'all. No, I'm good. I'd rather watch a man swing his PB. And I wanted to. No, honey, I'm good. It's like, where Raven? Raven been walking to the train. I'm about to leave now. I don't want to see no drag shows. I'm sorry. That's okay. Y'all can have your drag shows. If it ain't a man in there, honey, I don't want to see it. No, I've been to LA one time. I went to see, I was dating this guy, and he was my boyfriend. And we decided we was going to be together. And I was moving to California. I had a flight. I got there on Sunday. And Sunday, his friends found out that I was down there. He had me on a flight by Wednesday going back home. This before this. So once his friends found out how fine I was, he got upset and sent me back to Jersey. No, I'm about to go, y'all. It is like 10:26. Y'all should be glad I'm about to go. Yeah, he sure did. Remind you, he was my boyfriend, but clearly he wasn't my boyfriend. He was cheating. That's right. Good night. Good night, Charm. 818, Henry, Ross, Apocalypse, Lester, Moore, Terry J. I hope I got everybody. Good night, everybody. 3000, Venus, Tanisha. I think I got everybody. 818, Barbie. All right. Good night, y'all. Love you all. Be safe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Like I care. I'm going to go eat my food. I'm going to sit in the bed and start crying and saying, why can't I have a man? Then I'm going to fall asleep as the chicken grease fall down my face. Oh, subscribe. Oh, yes, subscribe. Ciao. Thank you, 818. Subscribe. I don't never see that stuff. Subscribe, everybody. I mean, it is what it is. So have y'all been watching my Tears? I haven't done Tears in a while. My Tears series. I wish I could get it. ADT. All right, beautiful people. I love you all. Be safe.